mogen reizenderij, efter at
Welcome to the Too Late podcast, episode 6, recorded right after episodes 3, 4, and 5. Recorded the day after I recorded episode 1 and 2. Too late to podcast because it's too late to have a podcast, and I don't know why I'm doing it. There's absolutely nothing good can come of this. So I did it because somebody said they would bring me a mic and set it up, and I don't really know. I don't really know why I'm doing it. It's the podcast with no focus and no listeners. And in a weird way, that would be just as well for me. I'm trying to talk about today about having gotten fat in my life and trying to lose weight. About two years ago, I was camping with my then wife and daughter and another friend of ours who shall remain nameless. Since then, very shortly afterwards, my wife and I separated. And about 6 months after that, that friend tried to ruin my reputation publicly. But anyway, but that night, she was very helpful. She said that I was having a little bit too much trouble getting in and out of the chair around the campfire, and maybe I should do something about that. And that night, I decided to do one thing which I had, been toying with for years, which was go low carb. I stopped eating bread. I stopped eating rice. I stopped eating pasta. I sort of vaguely kept track of my grams of carbs, although not really, but I stayed away from all these sort of cookies and cakes and cereal. Never had cereal again in my life after that. And I did lose weight. And in the next 6 months, I lost like 60 pounds. Then I plateaued, and I've been there on that plateau for a year and a half. And though that 50 or 60 pounds made my life much easier and kind of put me into the still fat, but vaguely presentable. Still, I was fat, and I was still wearing double X t-shirts and still not tucking in my shirt and still having a belly and still not being where I want to be. So I heard somebody talk about this 16-8 thing, and which means that you eat for in an 8-hour period and fast in a 16-hour period. And my first reaction was, that means I won't eat at night. And I thought, that's it. That is the second key to my gaining weight. One was just eating a lot of bread. And then the other one was eating a lot of bread at night while I watched TV. And one really good thing happened, which was when I stopped eating at night while I watched TV, I wasn't really hungry. And I also felt like way less of a loser for watching TV all night. Watching TV all night and not eating felt a lot more healthy, or at least less unhealthy, than watching TV all night and constantly eating. So I started to feel better about myself. The other thing is that sometimes not eating feels really good in a way that, like, sometimes you might feel like just good, like, which is, I guess, not something that's kind of weird for me to say that. I want to say that sometimes when I don't eat, I almost feel like, did I take a drug? Did I take very, very, very low dose of cocaine? But actually, no, it's just maybe it's just some people feel all the time. Sometimes people just feel good. That's what not eating makes me feel good. Right now, I haven't eaten in 23 hours. I don't feel that good right now, but I don't feel that bad. And about an hour ago, I did feel really good. And then I'm going to break my fast, which is where the word breakfast comes from, in an hour after I take a shower. I'm going to eat for a couple hours so I can sort of get back in the swing of things. At 2 o'clock tomorrow, I will be at the Shiva of my late father's partner. My late father's partner managed to live 26 years past my father's. My father died 26 years ago. His late partner managed to live 26 years more. He was probably 98 when he died. My father would have been 97. Yeah, my father would have been 98 probably in a month or so. Maybe if I lose enough weight, I can live to 98. I doubt it, but you know, I don't know how to end that. I was gonna say, can you imagine how many more completely rambling podcasts I could do if I could live to 98? I'm gonna end it there.